Hello, YouTube people. I forgot to start the recording again. Oops. Alright, so I have notes written down from last time. Um, it just says Prudence Rutherford dress, and I'm assuming that's what this is. So, oh boy, starting off with a puzzle. Let's hopefully this goes well. I've selected the clothing and accessories for Prudence, but forgot about her rules for each season's outfits. Let's see what all we got. We've got start with summer. Move on to cruise. And then fall. Each outfit needs head, face, bottom, top, feet, and accessory. Bottom, top, feet. Oh no. Is Twitch gonna come after me? We're gonna show feet on stream? Uh-oh. We can't have that. Alright. Patterns or prints are not considered as colors. Patterns, prints are not colors. Are you guys... Have you guys gotten any of the audio so far? I don't think you guys are getting audio. Hmm. It's just very quiet. Okay, got it.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person
Did you guys hear that, chat? Was that like an appropriate volume that didn't seem
who
awful?
knows where we're going is Laurie Gerard. Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for
Alright, I'll keep it there and hope that it's fine. Yeah. Continue. Alright, when you've correctly assembled an outfit, Heather will tell you right away. If she ignores you, you didn't make it right. Okay, so right now there's ambient noise happening, but I don't think that's being picked up by you guys at all. Whatever. I wanted to describe some of the more interesting items I designed for your personal collection. Realize that you have very strict rules on your styles, but also wanted to give you a wide assortment of clothing and accessories, which I feel will complement your personality. Oh, I had something else I wanted to say, but I completely forgot it. Oh, it's a hot summer day, so I've got lemonade for today's stream. Pretty solid. There's something else important that I wanted to talk about, and I completely forgot what it is. Okay. Pineapple Purse will add a splash of exotica to your ensemble. Faux leather pants to complement your skin color. Oh, I remembered. I changed where my mic is positioned, so that I can actually project my voice into it better. Let me know if it sounds clearer to you. I'm gonna be checking on this later and seeing if it sounds clearer to me. Uh, yeah, if audio stuff sounds strange, please let me know. Red, blue, and green for the majority of your ensemble. Green galoshes are the perfect rain gear for a classy lady on the go. I don't think you guys are getting, like, half the audio. This is strange. I literally haven't changed anything.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Laurie Gerard.
Let's see what that does. Alright, well, that's a little bit infuriating. I don't know why all the audio shit changed. I haven't touched half of this stuff. Alright, we've got a hat covered in authentic Himalayan yak hair. Know how much you enjoyed the punk rock era. Here's your chance to return. Faux leather footwear was handcrafted at the Shadow Ranch. We've played that one. Out of the yellow knee-ups for the popular schoolgirl look, I cultivated the furry covering for my pet Angora who sheds like crazy. Summer is my least favorite season. I hear ya, sister. But one must look smashing at all times. In these dog days, I can be sporty, tranquil, domestic, capricious, and professional. So please consider the following for my outfit design. Chromatic consistency. Okay. We need 3 pieces of clothing of the same color. No purses. Cannot be bothered with this formality during summer. Nothing white, blonde, or yellow. No white, blonde, or yeller. I want my feet to be furry. Me too. But I think we're talking about different things. Is Prudence a member of the furry community? I support this. I've maintained my youthful looks all of these years and need at least some sort of sun protection on my body. No patterns, no leather. Rain gear would be completely inappropriate. Okay. To reflect the arboreal growth, I need green on my legs and head. Man. Okay, I've just got everything now. Legs and head are green. That's probably what she wants for the head. 3 pieces of clothing should be the same color. So if she wants her legs to be green as well, I mean, that's the only option, right? Anything else green that I can use? I don't know where the fuck this goes. Ah, okay. I kind of like that. Let's see if she likes it. Let's do. She doesn't want rain gear. No patterns. No leather. Feet are furry. Sure. No white, blonde, or yellow. Well, then I guess that's what she wants. No purses. 3 pieces of clothing are the same color. So what does she want for... How many tops do I have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's no info on the directly on what top she wants. Hmm. Doesn't want patterns, so none of that, none of that. I don't have a green top, so I couldn't use that. That's a pattern. Oh my gosh, I was wondering what the hell was going on. That's the cutout for your hand. That's the cutout for her hands. Don't you have those in your clothes, right? Just like a form fit cutout for your hand so you can do the hip pose. Head, face, bottom, top, feet, accessory. So I need something for the face as well. She wants sun protection, so that makes sense to me. Green on legs and head. Well, got that. Doesn't want rain gear. Doesn't want a purse. So, does this count as a purse? I don't think it does. Oh, yes, that's where a boa goes. Okay. Not gonna say that I've worn boas recently, but you know, it's not where I imagine them going. Okay, I think the pants are right. For top. No white, blonde, or yellow. Well, does the feather in the cap count? I don't know. She does not want rain gear, right? Yep, no rain gear. Okay, so I need something for the face. I still think the dark rimmed sunglasses probably work the best here. Oh, that reset it. Neat. Okay, the pineapple is a purse. Okay, and she does not want purses. That helps. Okay, I think the pants are correct. I think the hat is correct. So the pineapple wasn't correct. I'm gonna use the sunglasses again. See what we got next. Sure, red top for now. What kind of accessories do I have? She wants. Do you want a gun? Well, that doesn't work because she doesn't want anything blonde or yeller. So it's got to be the boa, right? Could Nancy have like arranged this better? It's kind of hard to see some of these things. Oh yes, big bow. I've always wanted a big bow. You want your feet to be furry. You want green on your legs and head. I mean, that's the only green option for headwear, so that has to be it. I think legs and head, I think that's good. No rain gear, yep. No patterns, no leather. Okay. Sun protection? Yeah, I guess so. You want your feet to be furry. There's two options, but only one of them works because she doesn't want white, blonde, or yellow stuff. She does not want a purse. She wants 3 pieces of clothing to be the same color. Okay. That's what I'm missing here.
You're on a roll.
That's it. Okay. I wasn't sure if that counted as a pattern or not, because it did have like the heart shape, like on the outside. Wasn't sure. Okay. No skirts. Want to show as much skin as possible. Must not include any clothing or accessories for my summer outfit. Okay, so. No skirts. Show skin. Nothing from summer. No jeans. Head and face must have the same theme. No primary colors or yellow. To reflect my environment, I need one item that's tropical. And nothing black. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Hi, music. It would have been really nice if you were here, you know, for the previous one. I'm happy the music's here now. Let's start with the head and face. Must have a theme. Yes. Head and face must be themed. Are there any other themed items that work here? So, and the music's gone. Just like it showed up. It's gone without a trace. Goodbye, music. I enjoy the time we had together. Okay, yeah, because I can't use either of these because there's no themed thing that can go on the face for it. So that has to be the theme, right? I don't think I'm crazy. You're crazy. Okay, she wants to show as much skin as possible. Well, if you're covering your face with a mask, then no. Probably not right. I'll revisit this later. Nothing from the summer set. Yep, no jeans. Head and face themed. No primary colors or yellow. She wants a tropical item. Merry Christmas. And nothing black. Okay. Last time I used this. So no primary colors, so you're out. No yellow. So it leaves me 2 choices for, or I guess 3 choices for pants. You want this? Oh, you want skin. Sure. You want skin to be showing. I'll do that. Nothing black. Let's see what we got for shoes. Got any like flip-flops or anything? I mean, I used this in the summer set, so that can't work. Okay, I mean, those have sandals, I guess. Wait, no yellow. You're getting the minstrel shoes. Congratulations. No primary colors, which is red, blue, and green, question mark? Yeah, red, green, and blue. Fun fact, Google AI got that question wrong. Don't trust what you read, people. Yeah. Nothing black. Okay, so I just need a shirt, right? She didn't say anything about patterns, but I'd assume that she wants something light. Not that. This is what we used previously. I can't take this lady seriously. This cannot be the outfit that she wants. I refuse. I mean, that's a primary color, so she can't have that. That has to be... Yeah, that has to be it for, like, torso. Let's revisit the head. I didn't like putting the bunny mask on. Is there anything else that could give a face and, like, head theme? I used this and this in the previous set. I could... Is there, like, a hat that goes with the masquerade mask? No. Okay. That's green is a primary color. Green is not a creative color, so that can't work. Cowboy boots. Do 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 do. Maybe that. I don't know. This one's more difficult, I think. Who could have guessed that the puzzles would go up in difficulty? Hmm. Didn't help anything. The audio stuff is still bothering me. I'm sorry, chat. It's gonna bother me for the rest of stream. That's the only sort of theming.
You're on a
Oh,
roll.
that was it. Okay. Figured it out. Nice. For my fall ensemble, I want something dashing but a bit reserved. Something funky but not upstaging. To wit, please consider and do not deviate from my wishes. If my outfit contains something black, it must also contain something with white. Nothing I wear as a top can... Wait. Oh, the clothing I wear as a top cannot be a single color. No red for fall, there's plenty of beautiful red in the trees. A boa would be completely inappropriate for the season. It can be rainy in Kansas. I insist that I only have one piece of rain gear in this ensemble. Nothing sporty. No sunglasses, nothing with braids. No clothing or accessories that would make me think of animals or plants. Odd for fall. Black or white is okay, but should never appear above the neckline. It is chilly, so please no short sleeves or short pants. Okay. No red. The music's gone again. Wow. So nice that they didn't even bother to loop the music for this. Make me feel like... I feel like I'm just in the void making fashion for no one. It's kind of great. Alright, well, this is the obvious choice for the top for me. Clothing I wear as the top cannot be a single color. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, black or white is okay, but it should not appear above the neckline. Also contains something with white. I like that. No short sleeves or short pants. What do we want for shoes? Shoes could be rain gear. No red for fall. Okay, so what about the head? Do we got no boa? Nothing sporty, nothing, no dark sunglasses, and nothing with braids. Okay, nothing that would make me think of animals or plants. Okay, so this is out for headwear. That's out, or that's out for headwear. There's nothing about not being able to use things from previous sets, but I'm gonna try and make it unique. We'll see. Like that, and then what do you want for your face?
Well, that's that.
Oh shit.
All 3 outfits are ready for you to send to Prudence.
Excellent.
First try. That was good. Very nice.
Forget something?
Talk to you later.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Okay, so why was was that?
Minette?
Oh yeah, Minette's gaming. She's Major League Gaming right now. So don't have a task list, but I've got things that I can look at. Let's see. Yeah. I know I don't need a task list. It disappoints me greatly. I know that I'm gonna have to get into the game portal at some point. Oh! It accepted the login. Maybe I have the info for the password. Let's see. Carol worked. Minette's only friend, Carol. Yep. She's constantly saying rude. Rude could be her password. Let's try it. It'd be like the most insecure password of all time. Like her account's gonna get hacked.
Yes.
Oh, that was it. Okay. That was easy. This music's gonna drive me fucking insane. Match up models by clicking on one and then clicking on another model to swap their places. If there are more than 3 or more in a row, you get points. Time may run out, you get bonus points for 4 or more. If you don't like the batch of models you have, click on Mix It Up to get new faces. Do I have to play all of these? Oh my god. It's amazing. Look at these people. They don't want to be here. Do I have any more disappointed ladies? Yes. There we go. There's 4. I feel like I have face blindness. Holy shit, this is hard for me to look at. Jane, what are you doing here? Oh, is this fucking Jane's website? I guess, yeah. Chat, this is rough. Oh, I can do that. Do I have any more Janes? No. Mix it up. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it this round. Wait, never mind. I got it. Okay. Got the high score. All I had to do was get the 5. That was clutch. I don't want to play this again.
All right.
Sonny, you only got 100 on
I
this?
got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did?
Oh my gosh, I did it. Heather, I won. I got the highest score. Send Nancy in here. We've got work to do. And I am on a roll.
You're a genius. Now get in there before she decides she has to beat that score.
Okay. Cool. We did it. I'm glad I don't have to do that again. The music was driving me insane.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. The lava lamp is perfect, and these rings, beyond rude.
Cool.
But the rest of this is garbage.
Fuck.
Don't care what you do with it so long as you get me more stuff. Good stuff. Stuff I can use. Now go.
Okay, I guess I can't look at her now.
Get me stuff.
Thank you, bitch.
Forget something?
Talk
Nope.
to you later.
Ale bye-bye.
All right, let's go make another Volcano Lisa.
It'll be dark in a few minutes. I'm going to head back to Jing Jing's.
Okay. Works for me. Oh, I forgot that Nance goes on autopilot when it's time to sleep. Alright, let's check the news. See what we've got going on. Please increase size of catacomb patrol. Okay. The Bourse ends day on sour note. What the hell is a Bourse? That's a great name for a thing. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go to the catacombs. There's been a bunch of catacomb news. We're gonna have to go into the catacombs in this game. What's up, JJ? You're gonna give me, your cookies finally?
Remy, how's it going?
Let's play Hangman.
Okay. You know the rules, right?
Yep, I sure do.
Great.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready. S.
Correct.
What's up, unknown? Welcome to Hangman.
That's a winner.
E.
That's a winner.
R.
Correct.
A.
Correct.
Oh,
That's a winner.
Poster.
You won.
Yay!
no thanks.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
Guess I'll be running along.
Take care.
So JJ is our Australian sleep paralysis demon, and she's also the best character in the game. Minus, of course, my love, Jean-Michel Trachna. So I'm here. Let's go see what our boy Jean-Michel has to say. How's your weekend going, unknown?
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Thank you for talking to me.
À tout à l'heure.
Yeah, Pont Neuf. Alright, we are here. Fish time. Hell yes, the fish did the thing.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What do you wish to buy?
May I do another painting?
Be my guest.
I'm so sad that there's only 2 paintings to choose from. This is by far the best part of the game right here, and there's only 2 of them. Oh, and the colors don't even change on the flowers. That's like what I was hoping for. I'll do one. Also Thistle, I've been looking into diamond paintings. I might do one. So thank you for the new hobby. I guess I'm doing diamond painting now. Nice. How are you enjoying the Switch 2? I know that you were playing some Mario Kart, but curious if you've like bought any other games for it or have tested any others. Also, chat, is the audio any better? I feel like it's still super quiet for you guys, and I don't know what's different from my end between the last time I streamed and now. Oh, I colored over the wrong thing. There we go. Nice. I enjoyed Hogwarts Legacy. I know saying that might be a controversial thing on the internet, but I don't know. I grew up with like the janky like PC Harry Potter games from the early thousands, and I was looking for something, you know, set in the world, and it kind of hit that. You know what? You're absolutely right. It is just paintbrush sounds. Is what I would say, but I can hear like birds and water and car noises, and I don't think you guys are picking up on any of that at all. Oh no.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
How much did you say yak costs?
84 euro.
That's a lot of money. How about 63 euros?
Vendu. What else tickles your fancy?
All right, we'll see that. Yeah, I don't think you guys are getting any of the ambient noise at all.
Right now.
Maybe you will want something next time.
Maybe. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful.
Maybe that will work. Sorry, it's blowing out my ears, so I'm turning it down from my end. Is that too much pigeon, chat? I think that's too much pigeon.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives.
Okay, I think you're actually getting the ambient noise now, so that's a good thing.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What captures the eyes this time?
Well, let's see. Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel, and I ask only 10 euro for it.
Would you take €8 for it?
It is yours. See anything else you like?
All right, let's see if she likes those. I have 117 euros.
Come back soon. Perhaps I will have new things.
Okay.
Indeed.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Does that sound more balanced, chat? I hope so. Once again, I don't know what changed between last stream and now. I haven't touched OBS. Alright, Minette, I've got new things.
How delightfully rude. Show me. The film canister is totally rude, and I love the miniature traffic cone.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone, they're perfect. I adore them all. I'll take care of this other junk you bought. Now go away, I have work to do.
Very cool. Let's talk to her instead.
I said I have work to do.
Damn it.
Heather, where is JJ?
I told you, she's not answering her phone.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want
Ooh,
JJ.
is JJ in the catacombs?
Nancy? It seems that Minette has finally thought up all the designs she needs for her spring collection. But instead of putting them down on paper, like a normal designer, she insists on creating them on a live model. Hence her sudden, desperate need for JJ.
Why isn't JJ answering her phone?
Who knows? Sometimes I think she's even more neurotic than Minette.
I'll head over
She
to her
just
apartment and see what
Rolex
the problem
cookies,
is.
and she's very Australian.
I don't want excuses. I want JJ now.
Go like the wind.
Okay. Bye, Heather. Place Monge. Alright, hey JJ.
Hey, Rumi, how's it going?
Minette needs you at her studio. In fact, she's been screaming for you, literally.
Too bad. I'm not going anywhere until these mint chocolate chip cookies are finished.
Oh my god, she's making mint chocolate chip today? Do we get to make the cookies?
Minette is freaking out.
Too bad. Silly me, I just said that, didn't I?
Look, go to the studio. I'll finish those for you, okay? I'll do a great job, I promise.
Well, I'll head over there. But I'm gonna call you before I set one foot inside Minette's studio. And if those aren't done, or if you try to lie,
Just go, please.
well, all right.
Yep, we're going rude, Nancy.
Is right here. Recipe, baking sheet,
Hell yeah.
bowl, measuring
Hell
cups and spoons,
yeah.
ingredients, and if you mess up and want to start over, just turn around and dump it down the sink. One problem though, the recipe calls for fresh mint. Only I had to toss the sprig I had because it was moldy. So you're going to have to go out and find some.
Go have to go out and just go find
There's
mint.
some kind of mint shortage thing going on. Oh, and I'm also out of brown sugar. I think there's a way to substitute for it using molasses somehow, but that's your problem now. Remember, I'm going to call you when I get to Minette's. If those cookies aren't done, I'm going to go...
Why did she even start cooking?
Instead, and Minette's going to go bonkers.
You always get your ingredients before you start cooking. I know this. I made an awesome curry earlier today. That's my meal prep for the week. It's gonna be chicken and mushroom curry. Okay, let's check the tabloids. What do we got? Alright, we got mint shortage. Okay. Mint prices have fallen to 15 a kilo. A black market has started. Okay, so I gotta go to the park for the mint. Got it. Now, as far as the replacement for brown sugar goes, no idea. Do you have mint? Oh, I found mint.
Wow, you sure do. Is this mint?
Oui, that is mint. The growers have mint because of them all over Paris, all over France. No mint except for here. I have very good...
Run a hard bargain on this.
I sell to you for 50 euros.
For one sprig of mint? 25 euros tops.
No one has mint but me. You want mint, you must pay 50 euros.
I don't think I want it after all.
What else do you like?
I like mint.
How much for the mint?
50 euros.
Oh, you can only haggle once? Oh, okay.
I'll take it.
Voila. What else do you like?
That sucks. I'm down on cash.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I
Au
will.
revoir.
Au revoir.
All right. I'm gonna boost the voice volume.
With a handful of other detectives about
This might be too much, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I need to figure out what I can substitute brown sugar with. Maybe Best Boy knows? Let's go find Best Boy. Alright, Hotel de Ville.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Do you think I could order something?
Go right ahead. But it is no longer my treat.
On second thought, I don't think I'll order after all.
I'll leave that as a last-ditch effort since I'm getting low on money.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
D'accord.
Maybe German man knows? He's a man of culture. Maybe he's a man of cookies too.
What is it now?
I'd better go.
Auf Wiedersehen. Back already?
It was fun talking to you.
Drop by again?
Okay, goodbye. I guess maybe Heather knows? Oh, there are a bunch of magazines here. Maybe the magazines have an answer for me. Hugo Butterly. I don't see anything about food.
Get JJ. End of conversation.
Fuck off. I want to know how to replace stuff with stuff. I forgot. There's also a magazine inside of the studio, right? Okay, that's about Minette. I do have one more idea. There's a magazine in JJ's place. But I did solve the mint problem. Alright, there's the catacombs. Yep. More catacombs. More catacombs. What's up, Grifcula? How's it going? I'm trying to make cookies. Maybe I can... Oh, there's stuff in here.
What are books doing in here? What in the world is JJ doing with books on electrical engineering?
Come on, she just likes that stuff. Fundamentals of signal processing. I'm so happy I didn't have to take that class. I'm also not an electrical engineer, so I didn't really have to take any of this, but yeah.
Well, here's some molasses.
Got that. Okay, I can't open the other side of it. Rip. Rip the electrical engineers, yeah.
First thing I should do is get out that mint and chop it up.
Can I not look at the recipe?
Out of brown sugar. What else can I use?
Can I... Get out the mint and chop it up, Nancy. You're right, I have the mint.
Replace the brown sugar with something else.
Game, where am I supposed to put the molasses? Or am I supposed to look at the recipe first?
First thing I should do is get out that mint and chop it up.
You're right.
First thing I should do is get out that
You're right,
mint
Nancy.
and chop it up.
Can you do the things, please?
First thing I should do is get out that mint and chop it up.
You're right. So get out the mint and chop it up, Nancy. Get out the mint.
I need to figure out how to make a substitute for brown sugar.
You know,
I need to figure out
you're
how to
right.
make a substitute for brown sugar.
If only I had molasses.
First thing I should do is get
Okay.
out that mint and chop it up.
You're right, Nancy. Let's get out the mint and chop it up. Oh my god, I'm gonna murder Nancy. It's gonna happen, chat. Oh,
Just chop up this
it's a
mint.
that's a cutting board.
There, I'm ready to start cooking.
Good job, Nancy. Okay. 3 cubes of butter, 1 cup of white sugar, half a cup of dark brown sugar. I'm assuming we don't need that much if we're substituting with molasses. 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1 fresh mint sprig, finely chopped, 1 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips. Mix all ingredients into a large bowl. Ungreased cookie sheet. Yep. Okay, so you want a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Yeah. Yep, stir up those chocolate chips. That's what you're doing. All right. 1 fresh mint sprig. I better not fuck this up. I don't have the euros to spend on another one of those. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of sal. Oh yeah. We're going reverse. You see, we're making cookie batter. We're not making cookies, okay? We're just making the cookie batter. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. That's got to be it, right? Okay. Two and a quarter cups of all-purpose flour. For the record, I do not use the reverse baking technique in real life. I might go insane if I do that. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon or tablespoon? Wait, there's only teaspoons here. 1 teaspoon vanilla. Three eggs. Yep, just put it in there. The whole egg. Shell and all. Hell yeah. 3 eggs. Half a cup of dark brown sugar. But is it like a direct replacement with the molasses, or like you can't just like replace molasses with the sugar, right? Like the content's going to be different. There's got to be like some conversion between the two.
Oops, wrong utensil. Oops, wrong utensil.
Half a cup of dark brown sugar. I don't know my conversions for teaspoons into cups. Pardon me while I look this up. Teaspoon to cup. Right, where is Bess? We haven't seen Bess this whole game. Like, we've been told that we're allowed to call home, but that involves calling a number before we can even call home, so why would I do that? I mean, I did put Bess on our, on the overlay, finally. I put Bess and Harper, okay? Bess is right below chat, okay? You guys, if you guys want Bess, she's there. 24 teaspoons and half a cup? Okay. Ain't no way I'm counting to 24 for this shit. Right? I'm gonna see if there's a conversion out there from molasses to brown sugar. Oh, thank you, AI Google. All you need to remember is that 6 1/4 ounces of white sugar plus 3/4 ounce of molasses equals 7 ounces of brown sugar. Yep, that's such an easy conversion. That's so nice. Okay, so I found the actual ratios for it. I might just be cheating on this one. Shh, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. You were supposed to buy a cookbook in the park. I have not done that. I'm glad I looked this up. So it's half a cup of white sugar and 1 teaspoon of molasses. Which is actually consistent with what I found on the internet. Okay. And then 1 cup of white sugar. And 3 cubes de beurre. 1, 2, 3. I'd eat those.
Must be the mint that makes their edges turn up like that. I'll just
Those look
pull the
good.
cookies off on this rack and I'll be all done.
Can I sneak one? Please? I want to sneak one. We've made Nance eat like a shit ton of food in other games. Why can't we do it in this
Hello?
one?
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
Describe them.
Describe them?
Describe them. I've made them before, so I'll know you're lying if you fail to mention the one thing that makes them different from other cookies.
Well, their edges curl upwards?
Bingo! Nice going. Because of you, Minette is about to become a very happy camper.
Very cool. Alright, some might say that cheating up and looking up an old, her interactive guide might have been a bad idea. In my defense, I didn't buy the cookbook that told me about the molasses to sugar conversion. So, this might be a dumb question, chat. And it's something that I've been thinking about for a couple minutes. What's the mystery? Do we have a mystery? I guess Minette has been getting some threats or whatever. We got a letter, right?
Get the phone, please.
But, like, everything seems to be going, like, fine.
Minette's House of Design.
I need to speak to Minette.
May I tell her who's calling?
No, just get her on the phone.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to take a message.
Get her on the phone now.
Who is this?
Are you going to connect me with Minette or not?
I'll see what I can do.
Are we almost done? No.
Let's see. Oh, Heather's gone. I can snoop. Fashion portfolio.
My style, but cool.
Yo, she's got that brat style. She's cooking for the Bratz generation. Look at those faces. Those are some good faces. Okay, we stalked her fashion portfolio, and that's it, I guess. Nancy, please go to Square du Vert Galant and buy a stuffed parrot. One of the vendors just got some in. Can I just keep this dude on hold while I'm doing this?
I'm sorry, she's busy. May I take a message? Hello? Hello? Guess he hung up.
Well, that makes my life easier. All right, well, it's parrot time. Let's go buy a stuffed parrot. With the limited money that I have, yeah. Alright, she didn't have a parrot. Who has a parrot? Oh my god. Come on. Oh!
Dieter. I wonder what he's doing. Hey, Dieter!
Oh shit! Cutscene time.
Dieter! Dieter! Where did he run away for? How That was weird. Looks like he left something on the bench.
The plot
This is
thickens,
his pocket.
just like our cookie mixture. All right, we have a clock.
Noisette Tournade. That's the woman who that historian was calling about. Why would Dieter be carrying this around?
Okay, so she's a director of public works. Dead. Spoke a lot of languages. Did World War II things. She worked for the French Resistance. Blah, 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 blah. She worked on public parks. Is she a real person? She might just be a real person. Okay.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. As you can see, you have many new things to choose from. What intrigues you?
Well, let's
Oh.
see.
Okay. So, if I had paid attention, I would have gotten this cookbook, right? I'm gonna need to know some cipher shit, I think. And yeah.
Is this parrot very expensive?
The price is very reasonable. 20 euro.
I'm willing to pay 15 euros for it.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
I feel like I should
Bonjour. What
do a
intrigues
painting.
mademoiselle this time?
May I do another painting?
Be my guest.
How about every time we come here, we do a Mona Lisa? That might be the secret to monetary success. Every time we have to come here for something, we just got to do it. This beautiful approximation of our big bosomed babe. That's not right. There we go.
Monsieur.
Like, that was so much more quick than the,
Job. Here is your money. Do
like,
you
that was so much more
wish to
quick
pass
than
Maybe later.
the flowers one.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Goodbye, sir. I'm never talking to you again. Or your freaky mouths that you sit next to.
Now what?
You have to get them out of there!
Who? What happened?
This little box came from me, and when I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're all over the place in there. You have to get them out before they lay eggs or something.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them. Nothing good ever comes from killing things.
Agreed.
Don't worry. I'll get them out of there for you.
Bless you.
Yuck. That must be the box they came in.
Oh, God.
Playtime's over, little guy.
Okay, got one. Am I just meant to wander around until I find them? Yep. Oh my God. Well, I found this. August 4th, Dear Miss Minette, as your assistant, hopefully blah blah blah, a book on the woman, blah blah blah, I've become particular int of Noisette Tonade. Because she owned the old windmill, which you now own, I'd very much like to see it. This would not only help me get a feel for what Noisette was like as a person, but also might also shed some light on the rumors of hidden plunder that swirled around her at the end of the war. Interesting.
Dear Miss Minette, the books on the women of the French resistance, exploits of Noisette Tonade, because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dita was carrying that obituary around.
Okay. She's coming in the beginning of October, visit the Moulin, then... And got a phone number.
This fabric is so strange. It's soft and metallic all at the same time.
She's gonna know that we touched it. Well, I guess we didn't.
If I were an
Touch it.
insect, where would I hide?
In the fucking open. Got one. Chat, how do you feel about these bugs? Do you like touching bugs with Nance? Picking up grubs? I can't tell you how many fucking times I clicked. Nance, be better, please.
Fonts. Somehow I don't see Minette getting real excited about fonts.
Oh my god. It's gonna come back?
Too slow.
Oh my god. This is awful.
Gotcha.
Got it. Okay, got it. I didn't even see where it was. I just clicked. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna murder these bugs. Alright, well that one's moved on.
Here, buggy, buggy, buggy.
Sure, that's gonna work, Nance.
Oh, these guys are fast.
No shit.
Wonder how all that red paint got there.
Well, she painted it. Yep. Thank fuck. Okay. Over halfway. Got you. Alright, well I know at least where two of them are. How do I look behind this shit again? Got one. 7 out of 9.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Ooh, okay. I would not blame you if you stopped watching because of the bugs. I would, probably. Okay, so there's got to be a screen that I'm missing bugs on. Because they've all been tied to like a specific screen so far, which makes it easy at least. But unfortunately, I'm not getting any more.
I'm through making tea.
But
Hope
maybe there's a
good.
bug over there, Nancy. Alright, I'm missing one bug. That's it. Alright, buddy, where are ya?
Here, buggy, buggy, buggy.
Nancy, can you shut the hell up, please? Alright, we've got Carol. If I were a bug, I would hang out on this screen. That's a new screen.
Hey, Manette, open the door.
No, I'm not letting you out until you catch all the bugs.
How does she know? How does she know how many bugs I've caught? Did she, like, already, like, meticulously, like, capture all of them? Like, put a bunch of, like, tracking devices on them? And shit? How dare she? See, I thought something stupid like, only the last bug appears until you've done this thing. And any more bugs?
Looks like this picture was taken before someone splashed paint on the wall over there.
Oh, okay. That bug just, okay, I just needed to find that, I guess.
Got to be the last bug.
Like, that bug deadass didn't exist.
Open the door now, Manette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Manette.
How many are there?
I don't
Nine.
know. 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Manette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Manette, they're cockroaches.
You're right, they only think about cock.
So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Nice. Okay, well, I bought the parrot. There was something else I needed to follow up on with the phone. Oh yeah, the lady who cares about Le Moulin.
Okay, guys, end of the line. You are out of here.
Bye, bugs. Goodbye. You're gonna get eaten by pigeons now. Alright, well that's done. Let's see if we can't talk to Manette again. Heather back? Hi,
Did
Heather.
you get the stuffed parrot?
Yes.
Here you go. What's it for, anyway?
It's a Minette thing. You wouldn't understand. No one would.
What's with all the red paint that's splattered on the wall in Minette's studio?
I came in one morning last month and there it was. Minette must have had a bad night.
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Ah,
She does like round things.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have a parrot.
What?
Someone with a German accent called for you when you were fitting JJ, but he didn't leave a message.
Oh?
He sounded kind of angry.
I'm sure it wasn't important, so don't worry about it. What else?
Why do you
Finally
want
get to ask her questions. This is like the
This
first time.
mask is a statement, Nancy. It's my way of telling society that it pays
We live in a
far too much
society.
attention to the face. I design clothes for the person. I'm telling society, forget the face. Look at the person. Look at my creations. The colors, the fabrics, the lines I choose. They are meant to enhance the person, not the face. The person. The face is inconsequential.
Damn, Nance. Let's just call her out.
You don't really expect anyone to buy that, do you?
Whether they buy it or not is their problem. Any more questions?
Do you have any idea who sent you that box of cockroaches?
The box of
No.
cocks.
Probably just some idiot who has no understanding of how much I have to do and how long it takes me to do it and thinks the world revolves around him and what he wants and can't understand why people don't jump just because he snaps his finger. I mean, probably just some practical joker, that's all.
Wow.
Why did you break up with Dieter?
That is absolutely, unequivocally, 100% none of your business. And if you ever ask me anything about Dieter again, you're fired. Now go away and let me work.
All right, bye.
I said go away.
She did, yes. All right.
Get something?
Thanks
Nope.
for your help.
Allez, bye-bye.
So do I really want... I probably don't want to use the phone here to call the lady, right? Yeah, let's go call... Let's go use JJ's phone to call. I think that makes sense. She's not here. Okay. So, what's the number for the lady? We've got 559 555 6838. Cool. I think this is what I had to do. I think I have to call Zippy to be able to call back to the US. Okay. Good. Alright, hopefully this works.
Modern European History, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris. Actually, I talked to you earlier when you tried to call Minette.
She's finally calling me back? Wonderful. Please, put her on.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Oh,
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tournade?
certainly.
Very cool. Okay. 2 questions.
You mentioned hidden plunder in your letter to Minette. What did you mean?
Some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork, mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
That sounds pretty heroic to me.
Well, some people said she stole them for herself.
and unfortunately, the artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took anything. You see, from 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her, both French and Germans alike. And after the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me.
Ooh. Okay, I did look her up. Noisette is not a real person, but I'm assuming there's a real person that this story is kind of based on.
Was he by any chance related to Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned, leaving Noisette to fend for herself. She was tried as a collaborator in 1946 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter. She never married, you know, very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years, yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Schwesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and that the place was her beloved Moulin, which is where she lived for almost half a century after the war. That's why I'm hoping Minette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered 3 words: red, left, green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red, left, green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other
Okay.
questions?
What was that French resistance? Okay, The Cross of
The
Lorraine.
story behind the Cross of Lorraine.
The vertical bar.
Yay, Nance pronounced it correctly.
Is an emblem that was first used by Joan of Arc, as well as the Dukes of Lorraine in the 15th century. But during and after
Lorraine.
World War II, it became a
Lorraine.
symbol of the French resistance. Nowadays, it's not unusual to see it on statues or monuments commemorating the period in French history from 1940 to 1945.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll ask the questions. I know some, like,
What was the French resistance?
That was the name given to the various groups of men and women.
we've already gotten this information from, like,
Germany's military
other parts of the
occupation
game, right?
During World War II. Some would engage in strikes and sabotage, while others would collect and pass intelligence along to the Allies. Needless to say, their operations were highly covert and very dangerous.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the German occupation of Paris?
The German army entered Paris on
Okay,
June
this is
14th,
just a history
1940,
lesson.
And after France formally surrendered on June 22nd, the Germans controlled the city. They took whatever they wanted: food, supplies, houses, artwork, and dictated how Parisians were to live their lives. Naturally, their presence was deeply resented. Some people ignored the situation as best they could. Some collaborated with the Germans, while others, like those in the resistance, fought back until the city was finally liberated on August 25th, 1944.
After the war, when she was the director of public works, what kind of things did Noisette do?
She oversaw many of the services which the citizens of Paris enjoyed every day. Streets, bridges, parks, their maintenance all came under Noisette's purview. She particularly enjoyed putting various forms of art on permanent display in various public places, especially parks.
What did you mean when you said Noisette was tried as a collaborator?
Collaborators were French citizens who not only failed to resist the occupation, but actually helped the Germans keep it going. Because Noisette had worked for the Germans as a translator and had a German boyfriend, after the war many of her countrymen automatically accused her of collaboration. When it was revealed that she had been a member of the resistance, instead of exonerating her, that just made some people think she'd been spying for the Germans too. As I said before, it was an ugly time, one which poor Noisette spent the rest of her life trying to forget.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Call back anytime.
Alright, well, with the history lesson out of the way, we can do things, maybe. Talk to people. Do things. Be gay and do crimes. Yes. let's see what the other characters have to think about any of this. I'll talk to Best Boy, and then I'll go talk to Dieter. If he's there. If he's not there, we shall snoop.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
It was a pleasure talking to you.
À tout à l'heure.
I wish Jean-Michel was a little bit more, you know, involved with the story. We've not had much to do with him since our initial interactions.
Sounds like someone's in the dark room.
That means we can snoop. Or not, I guess. I mean, we're just gonna, like, open the door and he's gonna be really angry at us. Right? Quack. I thought we'd be able to check his desk, but I guess not. Yep, that's what we're doing.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
I just wondered what you were doing in Square du Vert-Galant Park.
Square du Vert-Galant Park.
You dropped an obituary about Noisette Tornade. Shall I leave it for you?
There's no need. I don't want it.
Why were you carrying it around?
Because I was going to send it to my grandmother. I thought she knew the woman. Turns out she did.
You also dropped some kind of trinket. Looks like a miniature clock.
That's something my great-uncle Hans gave me. It's actually a key. It opens the panel over there to the right of the bookshelf. He lived here during the war. The place has been in the family ever since.
What's behind the panel?
Go ahead and see for yourself.
Okay.
Prepare to go a little cuckoo.
Panel to the right of the bookshelf, so it's got to be right here, right?
What's up with this?
Aha. I'm gonna write this down. Okay, there's certain things highlighted. We got 6, 12, 9, 9, 3, 6, 6, 9, 12. Neat. Does he have any clue what they do?
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
But this is really important. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, if you want, you could take some stock photos for me.
Sure.
The list of things I need pictures of is on my desk. You can use the camera I let you borrow.
I'll
Perfect.
get right on it.
All right, camera time. We got this, chat.
Oh no, the list is in French.
Agrafeuse, araignée. Okay, let's see. How much do I know this? Let's see. We got agrafeuse, araignée. That's a spider. Bougie. Don't know that one. Kren. Or Kron. Qua. Thier. Okay. I don't know as much of that as I thought I would. I just recognize spider. And crane? Question mark. I'm guessing these are all animals, though.
It's late. I can do this tomorrow.
All right, it's day 4. I wonder if the days matter, because, like, you can advance the time by sleeping. Right? Okay, JJ is not here. Where is she? Is she studying engineering? That whore! She can't understand it. Park to host temporary art exhibit. Renachon devant Sherman. Okay. Tell me about my cookie making skills. She's still gone. Interesting. Let's go Pont Neuf. Because there's got to be a book about French here, right?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
Nothing.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. All right, Lara Croft, what do you got?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. You were wise to return. I have many new things. You see?
Yes, you do. I could use a French-English dictionary.
Yeah, I could use that.
This is the best French-English dictionary you can buy in all of Paris. Not too big, simple to use, hundreds and hundreds of words. I practically give it to you for 30 euro.
Will you let me have it for 15 euros?
For this, that is nothing. The price
Wow.
is 30 euro.
I'll take it.
It is yours. What
Sadness.
else appeals to you?
I would love the shark,
Actually,
but
I'm not interested in buying anything.
not
right
doing
now.
that.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Bonjour. What intrigues mademoiselle this time?
May I do another painting?
Be my guest.
Yep. We're doing this shit again. It's painting time. I'm gonna become a Mona Lisa expert by the end of stream. We're putting the moan in Mona Lisa. Oh no. I will say the hitbox is not great on this.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money.
Yay.
Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
Nope.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
All right, we got a French to English dictionary. Got it. I'm looking. Colors, maybe? No. Nope. Algorithms is stapler. Fun fact, high school French did not teach me stapler. And yeah is spider. Knew that one. Bougie. Candle. Okay. Con. Skull. Oh, I probably knew that at some point. Claw is cross. And then Thager. Or yeah, Thayer. Yeah. Thayer is teapot. I was curious about that because le thé is tea. That's a thayer. Okay. Any of these that I can take care of here at the park? Don't think so. Well, I know where I can get a stapler. Nancy has a stapler. Okay, stapler. Good. I know where I can get a teapot because we spent like an hour staring at a teapot.
I already made Minette her tea.
But you've got to take a picture of it, Nance. Hopefully that's good enough. Spider Candle Skull Cross.
What?
Guess I'll be going.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Okay, I can ask her questions again. That's a good thing.
What's up?
I'll let you get back to work.
Allez, bye-bye.
All right, I was hoping that there would be like a candle in here, but there's not. Rip. Okay. Spider Candle Skull Cross. Alright, so what do we got in here? Nothing there. Does he have a candle in here? Doesn't seem like it. Rip. Nothing here.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
You don't got
It was a
anything.
pleasure talking to you.
À tout à l'heure.
I just take a picture of someone's head and be like, yep, that's a skull. I did it. You're good. What was for dinner? I made curry today. Chicken and mushroom curry. Well, I guess chicken and mushrooms were my like meat and veggies. It was a Thai red coconut curry. That's what I made. Looking for a candle. Nothing there. How many of these items are just gonna be like at vendors and I'm gonna have to like buy it? That would suck. Yo, chicken enchilada sounds really good.
Welcome back. What do you like?
Nothing.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Peach pie slaps. Super underrated. People like their apple pie and their pumpkin pie, and I like them too, but peach pie is very good.
What you need, I am sure to have.
Well, actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Okay.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
I told myself that I'd have to do every time I came back here, I have to do one. We're low on money. Oh, we're painting this bitch again. She's brown, like a massive doo-doo. Like a big dookie. Can these pigeons shut the hell up? Nice. I've actually never tried Master Mode. Maybe that could be a fun stream. Sometime.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Spider, candle, skull, cross. I don't want to talk to those guys. Like, this doesn't count as a cross, does it? Fuck it, I'll take a photo of it. I'll put that one as a question mark. Like, I'm looking for a skull, candle, and spider. Maybe I'm just not supposed to be able to do this right now? Wait, hold on. I know where I can get a picture of a skull. Nope, not there. In the catacombs room. That's all the way back here. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll have my Switch 2 at the end of the month. It just depends on life stuff if I'll be able to actually stream it at that point. My guess is not, but one can dream, right? Can I take a picture of this? I found skulls. Very cool. Okay, well, I got the skull. There might be a cross in here as well. Nope, okay. So I got the skull. I need spider, candle, and a cross still.
What's up?
You got a spider, candle, or a
Talk to you
cross?
later. Whenever you have questions, just ask.
No? Bye. Okay, spider, candle, or cross. Is he a spider? Nope. Okay.
Leave that alone, okay?
Spider, candle, or cross. I got the stapler. Alright, well, don't see anything in there. Nothing there. That is such a small hitbox for that. I was curious if there were any actual like photos in here, but I guess not. Jane, what do you got? Yeah, I don't think I'm getting anything from that.
What?
Guess I'll be going.
Good.
I don't know where anything is. And this is annoying as shit. Spider Candle Cross. There wasn't anything in here about this, right?
Maybe I'll try my hand at designing something else.
Okay, I could just do this, I guess. Nope. Nothing that I needed in there. Curvaceous and bodacious president. Let's see if he'll give me any hints on where things are. That would be pretty neat.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Sorry, too busy.
Very cool. Like, there wasn't anything in here, was there? Just a bunch of clocks? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, have you seen any of these yet? Have you seen a spider, candle, or cross anywhere? Well, she gets the cross, but yeah. I already took a photo of this thing. I don't know if it counts as a cross though. Maybe I need to buy the books. Maybe if I buy the books, there'll be like pictures in there that I can take pictures of. That's kind of stupid, but that is an idea.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
Well, let's see. What's in here?
If you are cooking and you run out of an ingredient, that book tells you what you can use in its place. So if you must cook, you must have that book. Fortunately, I charge only €8.
€6 is more my speed.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I'll buy this too. I have 61.
What's this book about?
That is a very good book about codes which are commonly used. It is a mere €15.
Make that €11 and we have a deal.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
Cool.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
I bought 2 books that may or may not be
Brown
useless.
sugar.
Yep, this is where we could have done that earlier. Croissant. I can make a croissant. Do you like croissant? It's a croissant. Very good. The candle. We not only take a picture of the book. I finally find a fucking candle and I don't think the game will let me take a picture of it. Shit. Oh, that's a good thought. Nothing is there. It's a very good thought. Nothing from this side. Let's approach it from the other side. Nope, nothing there. Yeah, there's not anything there. Hello, sirs.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What you need, I am sure to have.
Well,
Can I take pictures of this? Yes. That's cool.
actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Bye-bye. Okay. So I can't take pictures of the books, which sucks. We got ciphers. I figured this one might actually be useful. Okay, just a bunch of different types of ciphers. We're gonna need this at some point.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh my god. Lara Croft, you have nothing for me.
Well, actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
Okay.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
I wouldn't mind painting another picture or two.
Be my guest.
Well, we gotta recoup our losses, do some stuff. She's green now. Everything is green. See, chat, by attending the Lasagna Training Academy, you too can become an artist and paint exclusively the Mona Lisa. That's it. It's just the Mona Lisa. That's all you're allowed to paint here. That's it.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
This looks like the decoder.
What is this thing?
I have been told
Yep.
that it is probably a decoder used by those who resisted the
We're gonna
German
need that at
invasion
some
of
point.
World War II.
Really? How much do you want for it?
Nothing. It is not for sale. It is a piece
Wow.
I have it only as an eye catcher.
But you're a businessman. You must be willing to part with it for something.
I will trade you one piece of history for another.
Mouton fouet.
Give me
Mouton
a
is
bottle of
sheep.
Mouton
What's fouet?
Fouetté, 1968,
Fouette.
and I give you the decoder.
Deal. What's Mouton Fouetté?
Mouton Fouetté 1968 is a very rare beverage that is usually stored underground. Unfortunately, finding an intact bottle has become next to impossible. But if you want that decoder, the impossible is what you must do. So, Get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
Okay,
I
goodbye.
don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Bonjour. What intrigues mademoiselle?
Can I not leave?
Well, let's see. I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
It feels like
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
Is this Ichido book any good?
That book is very good. If you are around dangerous people, then you must get this book. You pay only 23 euros.
Actually, I don't have time to read right now.
What else do you like?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I'm gonna pick around a bit, but
Au revoir.
bothers me that there's not a single candle in France. They outlawed them actually. And the one like little thing that I find I can't take a picture of.
What's up?
I can't just take a photo of her. That's neat.
Well, I'll see you later.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Chat, you got any ideas? I'm feeling a little bit stuck. I realize that I haven't called this guy back at all.
You have reached the Paris studio of Hugo Bartley, world-renowned fashion designer. As you might expect, I'm very busy right now creating my spring collection,
Well,
about which I'm very excited.
very cool. We got a very long voicemail.
And as we all know, returning calls is such a bore. May I suggest you peruse my website, www.hugobartley.mod, and use the link provided to contact me via email. In the meantime, my luscious fall line is in the stores, ready to be bought, worn, and enjoyed. Goodbye, then.
I can't go into Dieter's dark room because Dieter is currently in the dark room. And I'm assuming he's gonna be there until I progress whatever the next checkpoint is. That's my guess.
What?
I'd better get back to work.
Good.
Okay. Let's see if I can get any hints out of Bess and George. We're doing it. We're calling them. The series mainstays. Recent addition to the scene panel. All right, Bess and George. Are you ready, chat? It's our favorite characters.
Hello?
Bonjour.
Oh, Nancy! George, go get on the other line, quick. It's Nancy. And remember, talk fast. She's calling all the way from France. So where are you? What have you seen? How do you like Paris? What's Minette like? Have you learned how to design clothes?
Bess, slow down. You don't have to talk fast, okay? My dad bought me a phone card and told me to make as many calls as I want.
Does that apply on the other end?
Hi, Nance. What's going on? How's Paris? Have you seen the Louvre? What about the Eiffel Tower? How many famous people have you met?
George, 3 words. Prepaid phone card.
Oh, great. Hey, perfect timing. We were just about to go for a run. Whoa, wait a minute. A run? Jog. I meant jog. But you said run. I meant jog. You know how I feel about the R word, George. Jog. We're going for a jog, Bess. Honest.
How do you feel about the R word, Bess?
She's very nice, down to earth, bubbly, outgoing, just a regular person.
Wait a minute. I'm all those things. How come I'm not a famous model? Well, let's see. I was kidding, George.
Okay.
The
Obviously, since I'm a senior detective, I
was
can't
owned by
do
a
hints,
woman
but,
named
you know.
Noisette Tournade, who used to be a resistance fighter during World War II.
Was it like her headquarters or something?
According to this historian in the States who's doing research on her, she lived there for some 50 years after the war, and she's rumored to have been involved in the theft of artwork that's been missing since the war. And
There's more?
And a certain young German fashion photographer who used to date Minette has been carrying around the woman's obituary.
Why?
I don't know yet. I took this very strange phone call from Minette. At least I tried to.
What was so strange about it?
The guy wouldn't give me his name, and he sounded very hostile, and he had a German accent. And not long after that, some unknown person sent Minette a box of cockroaches.
Ew, yuck.
Tell me about it. They got loose all over her office, and she made me find them and put them back in the box.
Double yuck. Did any kind of note come with them?
Nope.
Sending anonymous letters is one thing, but sending live vermin sounds to me like things are getting personal. Yeah, let's just hope they don't start to get deadly.
Well, I'll let you guys go.
Bye-bye. Soyez prudent.
Okay. I went to the UHS page, because sometimes you just gotta do that, right? Went over to UHS, and apparently I can do the clock puzzle. I thought the clocks were telling me something for later. I didn't even think to, like, mess around on that screen. I don't know if this is the next step, but it's at least something. Okay. Yeah, like those hit spots are very, very small. Wait. Also, can we talk about the graphics change on the left? I cannot move the one in the center. Okay, they all have to be 3. What? That's such a fucking short time limit. What the hell? I like how the graphic disappears on the left-hand side. I was so close. They give you just no time to work on this puzzle. Oh my fucking god. Why does it click you out so fast? There we go. Got it. Oh, goodbye, fish. You're gone forever. Nancy gets to enter the void.
Believe it or not, that key your uncle gave you opened up some kind of passageway. Is it okay if I see where it goes?
A passageway? He never said anything about a passageway. Go ahead and explore it all you want. Just be careful. This building is very old.
I found the spider.
Whoa, that's a biggie.
That's what they tell me. Alright, found the spider. Cool.
I wonder what that symbol means.
I don't know, Nancy.
The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
1945. This has got to be from Noisette, right? Le Journal. M380. That's mine now, actually. Okay, we got a code.
Looks like some kind of code.
I'm not writing that down right now. Dear Noisette, we thank you for your bravery and dedication for working with the Resistance. Please know that this work is extremely dangerous and under no circumstance should you ever reveal any information or contacts you have learned about. We will provide further instructions on the M380 machine, a wonderful contraption we like to call our dear old friend. I'm sure 380 will soon become your cher ami. The more you use it. So allows for the encoding and decoding of messages. Here are some tips. Never use the enter or return key. It will reset the whole machine. Alright, we got the codes. Date shift ciphers. Yep. Oh, is there anything more in the book? Okay, that was it. Cool. Well, I got the spider. Wonder how the fish feel about being moved.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, could I ask you something?
Sorry, too busy.
Alright. I need a candle. Didn't really give me anything to action on right now. That kind of sucks. But, yeah. I still need candle. Okay, I can't solve this. I can't finish this yet. Okay. So what do we got next then? Hmm. I should stop reading for hints. I should just talk to people. Let's go talk to Best Boy.
Mademoiselle Drouet.
Yes, okay, there is stuff that I can ask. Awesome.
The picture of Minette that was in the June issue of Glam Glam, was it cropped? Do you remember?
I'm sure it was. Most photographs are these days. Why?
Do you know anything about the stones that are in the background of that picture? They almost look like dials.
I do not remember seeing any dials in the picture, but as it happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant. I will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me first.
Yep.
You see, the owner of this cafe, he faces a crise. The person who makes desserts for him has stepped out for his customary 2.5-hour break. Unfortunately, a bus full of American teenagers has pulled up, and all are clamoring for parfait.
You see, the 2.5-hour break thing is real. That's the funniest thing here.
Parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me and will allow me to continue using this table.
Would it be a Nance game if I wasn't making food?
Indebted to you,
Hell
and will
yes.
allow you to see the picture. You see how it works?
I get to make parfaits? All right. Okay, looks like I've got chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream, caramel ice cream, bananas, tapioca balls, berries, and whipped cream.
Hell yeah.
The first one I have to make is an X-Wa.
Fuck is that? It's cream shit. Can you put it in the thing? And then pink shit. Hell yeah. And then we need actual shit. And then banana. Or brown shit. There we go.
C'est bien.
I did it right.
Wow.
Now they want
L'enfer. Chocolate layers. Got it. So I've been thinking that I kind of want to replay White Wolf of Icicle Creek and Shadow Ranch, I think. Mainly because I don't believe I have VODs of them. I think it would be cool to actually have VODs of the various games that I've played.
Parfait.
Next up, a tropical.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about the Fox and Geese and how bad I was at it. But I really did enjoy that game. It was pretty good. A little bit sad that I don't have a VOD of it. But I might have to give it a little bit more time for like the solutions to puzzles to fade from my memory.
C'est bien.
I did it right. Now they want l'enfer.
I love these just meaty sound effects.
I'm getting there. Next is a corbeau.
Ah yes,
I did it
the
right.
art of the parfait.
Mystique coming up.
Oui, c'est ça.
Here comes a fantasy.
Okay, this is the first one I've seen that I would probably actually eat. This one looks good. Yeah, no vanilla allowed. Actually, no, there's vanilla in this one. Cream on top of cream.
Parfait.
A Lulu.
Lulu wants a yummy cake. Yes. Yep, that one's pretty easy.
C'est bien.
I did it right. There, all done.
The owner, he tells me you did a good job. And so, as was our agreement, here is the picture you wish to see.
Bien.
Great, thank you.
Okay. So there's... I should play through Blackmore. I don't think I own that one yet. I should though. Blackmore's good. And then 3. All right, so 9, 5, and 3. Got it.
So, what else do you wish from me?
It was a pleasure talking to you.
D'accord.
Cool. Maybe JJ exists again? JJ is just missing in action. I want to talk to her. I want to play Hangman with my Aussie friend. But no, she's gone. Uh-huh. That's the true Blackmore experience, is getting stuck. I think my boy Toucan tried playing it.
Back to work.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
And I just had the UHS up the whole time because it was a struggle for him and it was a struggle for me to figure out what was going on. Can I talk to you about your dials?
What? I won't disturb you any longer.
Good.
Bye.
I wonder if the symbols on these discs have something to do with the dials on the M380 decoder that Noisette Tornade used.
You know, I'll be real with you, Nancy. I did not put that together. Like the 2 and 2. Yeah. Very, very cool. So I need the M380. But I don't have the thing to buy the thing. Like, how dare the decoder not be for sale? I can just, like, make infinite money by drawing Mona Lisa over and over and over again.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
I wouldn't mind painting another picture or two.
Be my guest.
Oh, we're doing it again, chat. I'm gonna say, I actually don't mind this money-making game. It's not that difficult. It's pretty easy to get down.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fan.
And for a whole 20
Where
bucks,
is your money?
yeah.
Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
What did you say I had to do to get this thing?
Get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
That's
I really don't want to buy anything.
not on the menu at the cafe, I
Au
don't
revoir,
think.
mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Okay, she doesn't have anything that looks
What do you like?
like a bottle.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Let's check out Lara Croft.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What you need, I am sure to have.
Well,
Nope.
actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
Okay. Neat. I guess I'll check. Oh, you're right. He did say that it probably would be buried somewhere.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Do you think I could order something?
But of course. You, however, will have to pay this time.
That's fine.
Henri?
What do we got? Let's just get ice cream.
I'll have the creme de glace.
Oui, mademoiselle. Ça fait 5 euros.
That will be 5 euros.
Yep.
That's one less coin in my purse.
No, it's 5 less ones.
Sprig of mint on top. So refreshing.
Mmm, yum. Mmm.
That... I'm gonna say it. The chocolate ice cream deadass looked like poop.
Moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Thank you for talking to me.
D'accord.
Okay. Okay. The only place we know of that like has old shit is back here in his apartment, right? What? This is some bullshit. You're making me do this again? Oh my god. How dare you, game? There we go. Okay. Sorry, chat, for the lack of commentary. I'm concentrating. Hello, spider. Looking around for other hotspots. Looking for a hidden wine. You got wine in here? Well, I can't interact with it anymore, so guess not. Come on, I should be able to get down there. Whatever is down there. You know what, chat? I'm gonna say it. I don't think we're finishing this game today. I was actually really hopeful that we would. But I feel like there's still a decent amount of stuff left to do. If only I didn't sleep through my stream start yesterday.
What's up?
Talk to you later.
Have fun.
What?
I won't disturb you any longer.
Good. The stone discs in this picture could have something to do with the M380 decoder Noisette Tornade used. This picture looks like it was cropped.
Okay. I guess I did some things out of order. Oops. What do I do?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay, I didn't see anything that could be useful there.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What you need, I am sure to have.
Well, are these gloves very expensive?
Not expensive at all. 18 euro.
I'm doing
I
it.
could give you 14 euros.
It is yours. What else?
Idea. Glove the spider.
I could use a flashlight. Mine was in my lost luggage.
That is only 10 euro. Batteries included.
Would you take 8 euros for it?
It is yours. What else appeals to
Okay.
you?
Actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
I suspect the flashlight will be useful later on. I'm assuming we're gonna have to go into the catacombs.
Bonjour. What
And he doesn't have anything that I could, like,
this time?
dig with.
May I do another painting?
Be my guest.
Well, we're doing it again. Another Mona Lisa.
Monsieur, how's this?
Ah, you have done it wrong again.
I'm sorry. Let me try again.
Please, no more mistakes.
The wetsuit is suspicious. I agree. But I'm not about to purchase the wetsuit quite yet. Also, I don't think we have anywhere where we could use it right now. Yeah, the
Monsieur,
wetsuit is
how's this?
suspicious.
Another
Don't know
friend.
what other items are
Here is
suspicious
your
at this
money.
point.
Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
A wetsuit.
Not just any wetsuit. It used to belong to a friend of the famous undersea explorer Jacques Cousteau. A friend who is said to have shared many adventures with him. For that reason, I sell it for 125 euros.
Nope.
No thanks.
What else tickles the fancy?
If I click on
What
this
did you
enough
say
times, will you
to
just
get
give it
this
to me?
thing?
Get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Mouton
Very well.
fouetté.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Okay. Date shift cipher. Left. Okay, hold on. So, I'm assuming the date is 1945. I might be able to do this. Oh, but the inclusion of numbers kind of throws this off. I'm gonna write down the code. All right. All right, well that's neat. I know this is a date cipher, but I don't have... Numbered lines and names of metro stops for a code. Okay, fuck. I don't think I can do that yet. I don't think I can solve this yet. Thought I could, but nope. I kind of want to get to a good stopping point before I stop for today. Like, leave me something that I can like do.
It'll be dark in a few minutes. I'm going to head back to Jing Jing's.
Okay, let's do that. Yep, day 5. We got Schmeck Bros refute rumors of underworld ties. Who are the Schmecks? Okay. Neato. JJ, where are you? I want to talk to you, girl. You don't happen to have a bottle of Mouton Fouette, do you? No? I'll make the rounds. I'll see if anybody wants to talk. There is a... So there are ciphers, but I think I have to get the decoder before I can do that. The one from our friend. Let me check. Well, that's not the right one. See, I think the numbers 380 and Cher Ami mean things. It's basically directions on how to use... on what I'll have to do for the decoder. Oh, you're right. Ronine Rus, Fofke, Lillebeke, Enej Didkid. This is probably just going to translate to just be like, love you, or some shit. But let's do the 109 thing. 109, 109, 109, 109, 109, 1. And I'm translating to the right. I am going to need the wheel. Where is the wheel? There we go. Okay. Translating to the right. This becomes G. F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so the first half translates to good luck. Yeah, it's just gonna be good luck, Noazet. The only reason I was able to do it so fast, chat, is because there's a 0 in there. So I just basically looked at all the letters that were gonna stay the same. Okay.
What's up?
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay.
Yeah, that one just means good luck, Noazet.
What?
I won't disturb you any longer.
I was hoping you'd say that.
You track sent. I'm gonna use UHS and see if there's anything. I feel like it's at Dieter's place. Oh, fuck. Hold on. That... Is it possible to be soft locked in this game? I'm actually curious. Danger by design soft lock. I don't think there's going to be any. But I think there is something that I did miss based on what the hint system said. So, there was a point in the game when Heather wasn't here, right? And Heather's the one who tells you not to open up this box, right? And I kind of just like didn't ignore it, but just forgot about it. I guess not. I guess she just doesn't leave.
Forget something?
I'll let you get back to work.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
But I don't know if that's a necessary thing. Okay. Okay. I'm just going through the UHS trying to find something that I can do. Maybe I should have done Junior Detective. I feel like this happens every time I play. Maybe we'll go Junior for the next game I play, I think. Okay. I guess I have to go to the catacombs, but also I don't know how to get the catacombs. Okay. I think I figured out how to get the story moving again. I would have never figured this out without a hint guide. I'm gonna be real. I hate using hints, but man, I don't think I would have figured this out. Okay, so this thing. Paris, according to Zoo. So he's got a bunch of shit about the catacombs. Right? And then in here is the phone number. 0101 61 45 60. He's the catacombs guy. I swear his name wasn't there before. Was it? Was the name there? I refuse to believe the name was there. I've definitely looked at that page before. Did I have to look at it at this specific point in the story? That's fine. It's whatever.
Hello? Jing Jingling? Is it truly you?
No, this isn't Jing Jing. I'm just calling from her phone.
From her phone? So you know Jing Jing? Are you her friend?
Well, yeah, I guess.
You are the most lucky person in the monde. I am a big fan of Jing Jing. I call her house and leave massage. I call Minette because I know she works there, but she will not talk to me. She is too... what is the word? Paranormal?
You mean paranoid?
Yes, paranoid. So...
Nancy, don't correct people who get words wrong.
This is Zoo, right?
Yes, I am Zoo.
Well, Zoo, my name is Nancy Drew, and I saw a symbol on the wall when I was in an underground passage not too long ago. It looked like two leaves with two nut-type things attached to them, and I just wondered if you could tell me what it meant
Okay.
or why it was there.
Yes, of course I can. But first, you must have Jing write something for me.
Write something for you?
You must have her write something that I can keep. Have her write, Zoo, my love, Jing. Then Take the metro to the d'Enfer Rochereau station, enter the catacombs, find the bones from the Magdalene Cemetery, and put the autograph in the skull below the plaque.
Have her write Zoom, I love Jing, go to the catacombs, find the Magdalene Cemetery bones, and leave the autograph in a skull.
Yes, exactly that. Don't worry about desecrating the person whose bones they may be. The skull, it is a fake. My friend and I put it there, and so,
Wow.
after you deliver it, you call me and I tell you all about the symbol you saw.
But what if Jing Jing refuses?
Then, Nancy Drew, it seems we will both be very disappointed.
Make Xing Xing write something for Zoo. And then is that on my map now? The Denver Rochereau station. Yes. Okay. Explore Denver
Ooh,
Rochereau.
that's one less coin in my purse.
Okay, I'm gonna leave us here for next time. I'm sorry that was a lot of me just looking up hint shit. Hint boner time. Okay, I wrote hints for myself. I'm gonna come back probably sometime during the week. I don't know when. Figure out when. Maybe it'll be tomorrow night. I don't know. I don't want to give hopes, raise anybody's hopes, but next time I come back, we'll finish this. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll catch you guys next time, which will be whenever I feel like doing Nance again. I'd like to do it sometime during the week, but we'll see what my schedule looks like. So be on the lookout for that. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye. Bye, everybody.